welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to be showing you guys my makeup declutter because my whole collection has grown a ton since I started YouTube, and I honestly am just ready to donate some makeup and give away some unused makeup and just slim down my collection because it's gotten a little crazy. Also, if you're new here, hi, my name is Diana and my favorite drink from Starbucks is a venti unsweet green tea, half green tea, half very berry hibiscus refresher. I've said this already on my channel. Sorry, you really need to try this. It's so good. It's like a fruity Arnold Palmer. Oh, it's the best. But yeah, I hope you stick around by subscribing because once I hit 250 subscribers, I will be doing another giveaway on my channel, which is so exciting, and all you have to do is be subscribed, so click that red button. It will be linked down below along with all my social media. Anyways, if you guys want to see what makeup I'm going to declutter, then you are in the right place. Just keep on watching. So right here, I have all my makeup that I use pretty much on a daily, weekly basis, and in this big bin is a lot of the makeup I need to go through. So I've got a big box right next to me that is going to be my donate or giveaway makeup. And let's get into this. So first I have an empty tinted primer from Benefit container. It's definitely empty and that will be in the throwaway. It's all going. Everything I'm decluttering is going in this box. So that is the first prize in the box. Something else I see in here. This is a $10 off coupon for Birchbox. So if you use the code GIMME10 before February 28th, 2017, you get $10 off your purchase. Okay, now we've got a Lock-It primer little tester thing. So I guess I'll give that a try. I don't know what's in this. I might have to research and see if it has dimethicone, but I've really been obsessed with the primer that I've been using that's from Milk Makeup. So I'll put this up here as a maybe. So now I have my e.l.f. illuminating palette. You guys know that I love this. I used to use this in all my videos and I still use it from time to time. It is one of my favorite illuminating palettes. I think this is beautiful, so I will be keeping this. I guess I'll make a keep pile back here. Next I see the Makeup Revolution. This is their matte palette. You guys have also seen me use this before in videos. I love this. I think the colors are absolutely stunning. They've got really pretty blues, salmon colors, and just shades that I love. They swatch really beautifully. They're not too powdery, but they're a little bit chalky, but they apply beautifully to the eyes, and so I will be keeping this. Great palette. Totally forgot I had this because I've been reaching for my Modern Renaissance palette and another palette I have from Tarte. So then I've got this big container of, not big, it's a small little box. Shout out to Hum Nutrition for reusing your boxes. I've got some ColourPop highlighters, which I will be keeping. Pretty much everything in here I'll be keeping. Are you guys curious? Do you want to see what's here? I'll just show you one by one. First is a little eyeshadow. This is from Urban Decay. It's in the shade Midnight Cowboy. This is such a pretty little iridescent pink champagne color, which is really pretty, so I am keeping that. Then I've got two highlighters from ColourPop. One is in the shade Lunch Money, the other's in the shade Wisp. And I also have my backup Lunch Money in here, which is so funny. It's never been used, but the logo is already coming off. Then I've got a bunch of other ColourPop eyeshadows in the shade Weenie, Glow, Valley Girl, Muse, Sailor, Waddles, Central Perk. This is ridiculous. I have too many of these. Brady, Hanky Panky, and Mittens. And Fairfax. I probably should be a little bit better about these and donate some of them or get rid of some of them, but I honestly love all the colors and I probably need to reach for them more. Next, I've got this eyeshadow from MAC. No idea what color this is. I think it's the shade Steamy. It is this really pretty teal. Give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do a colorful makeup tutorial using like teals and blues and oranges and purples. So many beauty gurus are doing that right now. Beauty gurus? So many beauty gurus are doing that right now on YouTube, and I think it's gorgeous and I'd love to give it a try. I'm not super creative when it comes to using color on my eyes. I'm usually really simple, so maybe it's time I give that a try. I also have two single eyeshadows. This one's from Benefit. It's in the shade Call My Bluff. I love this, and this is Stila's Kitten. This isn't a hoarding video, I promise. So next is a little sample from Sephora. That's trash. And you know, this box is really gross and I just got my home package today, so We'll clear that out too. Next, there's an unused eyeshadow from Urban Decay. This one's in the shade Mushroom. I got this in like a Sephora bag and honestly just don't like the color and figured if I don't swatch it, it'll be a really good one to give away. So if you like this, it might be included in the giveaway. Now I've got some lashes. They're all over the place in this container. These are from Kiss. They are the just individual lashes. I will be using these on my sister for her wedding. I like the short ones on my own eyes, but the extra short ones are the ones I'll be using on her, so that is why I've kept this. So next I have a tiny little sample. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, a little sample size of this. This has dimethicone in it, so I will not be using this. So this will go in the pile of primers. Next I've got the Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay. And I have not touched this in forever. I've had this for forever. And this is one of those palettes where like part of me wants to get rid of it, but part of me doesn't, because some of the shadows are seriously really pretty. They're just shimmery and I don't do a lot of shimmery eye looks, or if I am, I just feel like I'm using other shadows. But I will be keeping this. I probably should clean it up just to do a little bit of cleaning, but pretty much all the eyeshadows I have I will be keeping, so. Sweet. Okay, now we're on to lips. Just my look, the memory card cut off just as I was starting to declutter all of the lipsticks from my makeup collection. Also, I had to change shirts because I was swatching the back of my hand to show you all the colors that I didn't like or why I was giving them away, and I hit my shirt, and so now it is soaking and will be washed later today. So just so that we can kind of speed this up, I'll show you the lipsticks I chose to declutter and kind of touch on some of the ones I decided to keep. So I decided to give away the Kiko Double Touch lipstick. The shade of this is just a very pale pink. I find it patchy, and this is just a product I don't really like. If you want a better review on this, I do have a hits and misses video, or faves and hates video, and so this is included in that if you want to see a swatch of it. I will have that video linked in the cards. I'm also giving away the CoverGirl Jumbo Gloss Lip Balm in the shade 217, and the Baby Lips, Little Baby Lip, that's the rose shade. Both of these are this bright pink color. They're really glossy and I just don't wear them anymore. If you had talked to me about 3 years ago when Arden Rose was wearing this, that's the reason I bought it, and now giveaway. I'm also giving away the NYX lip liner in the shade Current. This is just a gorgeous, I'll swatch it again, a gorgeous dark lip liner shade. I'm giving this one away because I do have one from ColourPop that's very similar and I like the ColourPop formula better, and so I'm just not using this one anymore. I'm also giving away a Tarte Glossy Lip Paint. By giveaway, I don't mean like doing a giveaway with these products. I mean either donating or giving to a friend because they are gently used. I don't want to waste makeup, especially if it's for someone in need. This is just a glossy lip paint. Really pretty, really glossy, gorgeous color, but I don't really like glossy lips, so. I'm also giving away this ColourPop Lippy Stick. This is a Matte X formula. It's in the shade Chateau. Beautiful shade. I love this, and I love the Matte X formulas, but this one is broken. When I received this in a package, I told them it was broken, and so they sent me a new one, so this one it is time to give away. Then I'm also giving away the LOC Peachy Sheen One and Done Shadow Stick. This is a really pretty kind of pinky champagne color, but I just don't reach for this and I don't really use it, so I'll be giving this away. And then I'm also not using this lipstick in the shade Tulip. Really, really pretty rose shade. This is one of the Tarte Butter lipsticks, but I'm just not using it, so I'll be giving this one away as well. And yeah, some of the ones I'm keeping are my MAC lipsticks, other ColourPop lipsticks, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And my Marc Jacobs lip liner and cream, liquid lip cream. Okay, so now into primers and powders and things of that nature. So I do have the Coty Loose Airspun Powder. This one is translucent, but it is scented, and the scent is just a little bit crazy. This is a really, really great powder for baking, so if I am doing a baking look, it's good for me to keep this in my collection, but I do not use this on the daily. I would recommend this powder, but go for the one that's unscented because the scent in this one is very overpowering, and it just smells like 50s makeup, which is kind of cool because it smells like your grandma, but in a bad way. There is also a Lock-It foundation sample in here in the shade Medium 54, which is way too dark for me. I'm also no longer using foundation on my skin, so it is time for this to get thrown away. Okay, so now I've got a ton of samples from Sephora of different foundations, which is so funny because I'm not using foundation. But let's see which of these I can keep. So I also have a Makeup Forever sampler. This is the Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is the Hydrating Primer. And I'll put this in the little primer samples, but again, not sure if I'll be using those. I also have two Honest Beauty Everything Tinted Moisturizers in the shade Honestly Alabaster and Honestly Cream. I love these in the summertime. I think they're beautiful. I'll probably be keeping these for when I go to Belize. They'll be really good just as a tinted moisturizer, but I'm not wearing foundation anymore on my skin. So not sure if I'll be using these, but I will keep them and probably bring them with me just in case. And if I don't use them on that trip, then these will be donated. Okay, now I've got a bunch of samples. This is a little sample, I'm pretty sure, of a Smashbox primer. Haven't used this in forever, and so this will be thrown away. Then I've got an empty container, another empty container that looks like it oxidized. Like, do you guys see that? Another empty container. And this looks like a Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, a liquid one in the shade Opal, and I think I also have one in the shade Pearl. These are really beautiful and I love them. I was just sampling to see if it's something I would purchase, and I never finished the samples. So I guess I'll be keeping these, and I'll keep them in their bag so I know what they are, but they are really, really pretty on the skin and definitely great for a liquid highlight. Next I have two Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundations. One is in Fairlight Neutral and the other is in Porcelain. This is my favorite foundation if I'm going to be picking a foundation. They honestly are from Tarte. It's the Rainforest of the Sea is the liquid foundation, and the Amazonian Clay powder foundation is my favorite powder foundation from them. I'm not wearing foundation on my skin, but if for some reason I need foundation, this is what I use. And so honestly, I usually go pick up a sample if I'm going to be wearing foundation, just because I don't wear it on the daily, so there's no point in me buying the full size, and I love Sephora samples. So I will be keeping these, but probably won't use them, and if I don't use them in the next couple of months, I will be throwing these away. Alright. Now I've got two primers. One is the Master Prime from Maybelline, and the other is the Maybelline Baby Skin. I love both of these so much. They do a great job of evening out your skin tone from redness and filling in your pores, but they have dimethicone, and I have fully switched over to using the Milk Makeup Blur. Have I told you all that I'm sick or getting sick? That's why I decided to film this video, because I'm sick, and I was just like, we're doing this. I'm no longer using dimethicone. If I can avoid it, I do use it obviously in concealer, but these I guess I will give away if there's a friend who maybe doesn't mind using products with dimethicone or doesn't care. So these will be given away. I also have the Master Conceal Concealer from Maybelline. This is in the lightest shade Fair. I love this concealer. It is thick, it is neutral, and it is perfect for the under eye, for brightening. This is one that I will be using on my sister for her wedding day. I don't use this one on the daily anymore because I'm really obsessed with the one from CoverGirl. But the one from CoverGirl is really light coverage and really great for just an everyday. This is great if you really want your under eye covered. And she does have a little bit of that blue darkness under her eyes, so this is perfect for her pale skin. So I will be using this for her. That's the only reason I'm keeping it. Then after her wedding, it's gone. Now I have a Tarte Amazonian Clay powder foundation in the shade Fairlight Neutral. This is my summer shade, and this product is very full and very new. I still have this from last year, and so I will be keeping this because sometimes in the summer I like a little bit of that full coverage airbrush powder foundation. A couple of you also asked for a review and a wear test on this, so if you want to see that, give this video a thumbs up. Now I have the Rimmel Stay Matte. This is in the shade Translucent. As you can see, I scraped the powder for baking purposes while I was traveling, but this is the translucent one, transparent one. Love this. It's great for keeping your makeup matte and keeping your skin really neutral, so I will be keeping this because it's a great powder, but once this runs out, I will not be repurchasing. I really do love the Outlast powder from CoverGirl, and so this one is actually not going to be repurchased after it is all gone, which is crazy. I've loved this powder since middle school. Alright, so next in here, I've got the Josie Maran Argan Oil Foundation in the shade RG10. I actually tested this out. I never made a video on it, but I tested it for one day. It oxidized like crazy, and I hated this foundation. If you guys want to see a wear test on it, I will do that video for you guys, but please comment down below if that's something you want to see. But yeah, this oxidized terribly. The color match was awful, and I don't know why YouTubers talk about this because it looked so bad on my skin. So I will be throwing this one away, but if you do want to see a wear test, I'll go grab another sample from Sephora. The last thing in here is the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. This one is super hydrating. I have used this sample before and I loved it. I'll be putting this with my primer samples, but really great primer. I don't believe it has dimethicone, but again, I'm still so hooked on my Milk Makeup Blur Stick, so I might be keeping that one to use on my sister because she does have a little bit more oily combination skin, and I think it'll be really beautiful for those dry patches around her nose, and then I'll use the blur stick on her pores and her T-zone. Okay, so now I've got another empty hum box, which I will be getting rid of, and an old Q-tip. Next thing I see in here is the Noir Couture Mascara. This is from Givenchy, and it's just a little sample. Really cool mascara. I talked about this in my faves and hates and said that I really hated it. My opinion has not changed, so I'll be giving this away, but probably throwing it away because it's a sample and it's mascara, so you can't really cleanse it. The next thing in here is an old mascara wand that I actually use to brush out my eyebrows from time to time. Now that I actually have a real eyebrow brush, also known as a spoolie from EcoTools, I don't really use this one anymore, but I will hang on to this because I love hanging on to old mascara wands. They're really easy to wash and they're really great to use if you're applying castor oil to your eyelashes or your eyebrows, and so that's probably what I'll use this one for. And like I said, it's really easy to cleanse this and wash it, and so this can be reused tons of times. Next thing in here is eyelash glue. I'll be keeping this. It's the only eyelash glue I've got, and this one's really great. It's from Ardell and it is the Brush On Lash Adhesive. The next thing I see is a brush from Physicians Formula. These are awful. I think it came with my Better Bronzer, but this will be decluttered. Another Q-tip. And another box, which is disgusting. So, alright. Now we've got another primer sample. This is from Backup. This is from Black Up Paris, and it is a perfect mattifying primer. This one does have dimethicone, so I will not be applying it to my skin. You guys, I'm like really sick. I am not feeling good at all. This will go in my primer pile. Now I've got an old eyelash curler. Trash. I also have this Kula makeup setting spray. This one has sunscreen, and you guys, I talked crap about this in my Birchbox video because this came in a Birchbox. But this is really nice. I used it when I mowed the lawn. I didn't want to put any makeup on or any sunscreen, so I sprayed my face, kept my eyes shut till it dried, which took about 15 seconds, and then I had sunscreen on my face. So, really nice, and I will be keeping this and using it when I travel to Belize. Ugh, we're almost done, I hope, because I'm dying. Now I've got a moisturizer from Olay, a little sample. I guess I'll be keeping this. No, I'll probably give this one away. Okay, eyeliners. We've got one from NYX, we've got one from Tarte, we've got one from Urban Decay, we've got one from e.l.f. I will be keeping all of these. We've got another one from e.l.f. Just, wow, these two are the same. Okay, one of them is new, one of them is old. Peace out, old one. Now there's a little Good Genes sample from Sunday Riley. I'll be giving this away. Same with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I do not like this. It really hurt my eyes, but it might be good for someone else, so I'll be giving this away. This is a little brush that came with my Physicians Formula contour palette, but you know, I got a bunch of new brushes from EcoTools, so I'll be giving this one away. And I've got an old Lash Blast mascara, which is all dried out, so giving this away. Little Make Me Brow from Essence. I've been using the eyebrow pencil from ColourPop and loving it, but I guess I'll keep this because it's a brow gel and who knows. I don't know. Bad idea? Maybe? An old Benefit Roller Lash that is in an old mascara tube. Now I've got a really old Wet n Wild lash primer. This is way old. It is almost dried up. Time for this to get thrown away as well. The last thing I see in here is a Buxom mascara. This one is still pressing on, still really pretty. Probably going to keep this because I love wearing it on natural days where I just want my eyelashes to look lengthened but nothing too volumizing. So the last thing in here is just a bunch of makeup brushes, and honestly, even though I do have these beautiful ones from EcoTools, it's always nice to have backup makeup brushes, and so I will be keeping these. These are really small and really easy to travel with, and so makeup brushes I will be keeping. Now we are on to my box of daily makeup. I've actually repurposed the EcoTools box that I got in my giveaway as my makeup holder for my daily makeup. So, let's get started. 2 palettes, I love these. I use them often. One is from Tarte, one is the Modern Renaissance palette. If you want a deeper review of these, I'm pretty sure I talk about them in like every favorites video. Guys, I'm dying. I've got another set of makeup brushes. It's a combination of ColourPop brushes and Sephora brushes and e.l.f. brushes. I love all of these. Honestly, the EcoTools eyeshadow brushes I really do not like. I think they're a little bit stiff and they don't blend products well. So these are pretty much my daily eyeshadow brushes, so I will be keeping this. There's also a couple of brushes in here that I love. Two of them are from Tarte and one of them is an all-over face brush from EcoTools, which I use on the daily, so I'll be keeping these. Two butter bronzers. One is in the shade Bronzer and the other is in the shade Light Bronzer, and I love both of them. A Stila Huge Mascara. I just picked this up from Ulta and it is what is on my eyes today, and oh my gosh. It is like Too Faced better than sex, but it's better than sex. I also have the box, so I will probably be throwing that away. Because we're here, I'm going to throw away the brushes that come with the butter bronzers because I do not like them at all. Same with the butter blush brushes. I don't get these. They really don't do anything. But yeah, butter bronzers and butter blushes are my dailies. I also have Fair Light Neutral and Fair Honey. This is the old packaging. That is how much I've loved this product. I still have the old packaging one. This one's almost gone, but I love using the Fair Honey for baking. I go in with the EcoTools brushes, the flat side, not brushes, like using the EcoTools sponges and carving out my cheekbones. If you want to see a full contouring video, it's linked in the cards. You guys, I got swatches on my shirt again. I am so done right now. You know, speaking of being done, everything that's left in this box is honestly what I use for my daily or weekly makeup. If you're curious what's in this box, leave a comment down below and I'll make another video of my daily makeup and maybe even putting it on or just telling you what I use it for. But that is it for this decluttering video. I'm feeling really sick. I need a cup of tea and I need to go wash this shirt and my other shirt because I can't. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope it wasn't too boring. I'm really excited that I got to include you guys on my decluttering because I've been needing to do this for a really long time. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please check me out on all social media and I will see you next time. Bye guys.